Welcome back, my OGs. We are now at 20 subscribers, so anyone watching, thank you for watching and thank you for subscribing. Please like, comment, and share so we can keep growing the community. We got the Boston Celtics versus the Portland Blazers. 1-1 here, the Portland Blazers versus the 1-0 Celtics. I might have missed a game here. If I did, I will get it uploaded. But we got Carney taking it up first. He's going to push off there, going to take it straight to the basket. Couldn't get that off, but he's going to try to get these free throws. Ew. It's so frustrating. Look at it. Ew. Yo, hey, what are you doing? Oh, wow. Gray going to take it up the court here. And you know this is 2-minute basketball, so each team's going to have to go ahead and get something. Carney's going to go ahead and give it his all. You know, you only got 2 minutes. And the defense, it's already high pace for these Celtics. Carney looking to fake it. He has a mismatch there. Going to put that back to the basket. Go ahead and get aggressive. Floated it in. It took a couple bounces, but they finally got in there. There's a screen set on that side. Look at her. She got that right there. Look, it worked exactly how she wanted it to. She's going to secure that 2-ball. 4-5 here. Boston Celtics winning by 1 point. We already got 46 seconds left. Carney going to get tripped up there by Gray. Gray looking to get active. She's cutting it up. Ew, stinker. Marquez going to pump fake. Look at that. Lee gets blocked by Carney. Meet me in the lobby. Lee going to go ahead and meet her up at the basket. Couldn't get it, though. Carney looking. Look at that. Look at the way he's just gliding up the court, though. Hatfield going to throw it over. Carney going to fire that thing off. Gets it. Gets a 3-ball going here for the Boston Celtics. 8-4. 15 seconds left. That's great, right? She got her in the middle. She called for that. McGuire called for that thing. Gonna throw it back. Almost got stolen there. Carney trying to come to the defense. Gets it. That was a strong put up right there. 6-8 here. Only trailing by 2 of these Portland Trail Blazers. Fast action. 2-minute quarters. Arcade style basketball. And we love every second of it. We love the blocks off the backboard. We love the aggressive play. Carney trying to be an egotist here. You know, he's a tall guy. He shoots. He can push you in the basket. He can defend. He can do a lot of things. But Doyle can get it going with a 3-ball. I told you, man. I think right before I could even explain Doyle, he popped up and he's throwing him down. Throwing him Jones. And this party city with Doyle down here. And look at this screen there. Gonna try to throw a double team to avoid that route. Cut him off there. Doyle gonna rush for that ball. Well, the snow is so small right there. Ariana Joseph is in the game, and we love seeing Joseph with the Celtics. Look at Doyle gonna pop that, and look, I don't know why you just seen him make that 3-ball, my boy. You seen him make it. I don't know why you wouldn't guard that. All right, she's trying to fight in the inside right there, but you know it's a mismatch. Sweeney coming. Sweeney has it. She's gonna throw it in. Lee has it, gonna dish it out, but Snow's right there. You said I might be small, but you know I got some speed. But Lee is gonna get the board. Moncrief got it on that's the name. May's gonna back down the tinier defender there. Snow tips it, and Lee's gonna go. She was looking for it, bro. She wanted it. She wanted that inside basket. She called for it a couple times. Joseph taking it up. Here we go. Throws it in to Doyle. Doyle trying to get a couple points. Look at that. Look at it. Hey, Doyle. That's what? Like, that was like, what? A 3, a 2, and a 2 right there. So Doyle has like 7 points. Got him in the inside there. I wonder if he's going to dish it in the inside. Gets tipped by Doyle. Myers receiving it. Doyle going to fire off again. Couldn't get that one. He felt too confident. The young man. Now, like the Celtics, they do have the most men on the roster. Oh, she tried to jam that. She tried to yam that. And Lee's been trying to get active on those boards. We're going to go into the half here. Celtics are going to lead 15 to 8? 15 to 8. What a game so far, ladies and gentlemen, here in Boston. Got the halftime report. Leading our halftime report here, we got Matthew Carney as our leader egotist. production got to do better, bro. They didn't even give me a chance to read that. Like, bro, come on, production. What are you doing, bro? 15-18 starting this third quarter. We got 2-minute action here. Who's going to be able to get the better two possessions to really? Who's going to be an egotist? You got to be good. You got to be fast. You know, you got to stick. You got to stick defense, interior, perimeter. You could like there we go. I think that was Hatfield firing off that one. Celtics going to take a 10-point lead here. Gray's going to have to look to get that. They're going to have to get something going. You know, you got Gray, you got Marquez here, you got Lee on the inside. Gray's trying to get something, you know, trying to loop around that side. They're going to set a screen. There goes the screen. They're going to fire at the top of the key. Rolled in and out. You seen Carney gliding up the court earlier. You got Schneider over there in the corner. And, you know, the Celtics can't fire on so many angles. Carney's not going to be able to get up that two there. Mays booking it. Look at Mays. He's booking it. Gets out that was a nice two-pointer there by Mays. Just the flash invincible up the court by Mays. Carney trying to get something else going, too. Look at him. He was right there in the middle. He didn't find him there. But Carney's still going to fire off that three. Look at the jump shot, though. Look at that jump shot. That was milk, bro. That milkman. That's not a racism. He's the milkman. That's what I'm calling him. Milkman. He took his time delivering it. Like you would be paying 70 cents on the hours back in the 1800s, boy. Like, come here, boy. Milkman. Don't know Milk Johns. Got the Doja Cat on the sideline. What are you talking about? Lee trying to throw it in the middle there. Ooh. If Carney would have got to that, but Marquez is going to go to the line and get herself going. Maybe the free throws can increase Marquez's performance. Well, I don't know. They're going to do a lot here. It's the third quarter. It's 21-12. Carney backing down. They're going to try to throw a double team finally because you can't let Doyle, you can't let Carney, you can't let Schneider really have it. Like, you can't let Snow really shoot. There's a lot of people on the Celtics team. Ariana Joseph, they're packed, bro. They're deep. I couldn't tell you who's on the Blazers. And the Boston's running another steal. Carney has it, taking his time. Throwing it over to Schneider. Schneider over to Gonzalez. It gets blocked. That was a nice defensive effort, but they were able to get the rebound. Carney looked like he was going to lose it, but Hatfield's going to fire off again and gets it at the last second. This is a scary game here for these Portland Trail Blazers, but, you know, last quarter, I think that's it for them, bro. You know, if they had two quarters, they could get a 6 and a 6, but they're going to have a really good run. They're going to have to get like 3 stops, and all those stops are going to have to be within 10 seconds if they're going to want to win. Maybe they can get to the line a couple times. Marquez going to get it on the inside. 14-23 here. Hill got Marquez on him. He just ran right by, too. You know, you could have threw it to Owen on the inside. Maybe he didn't see him. Once again, like these Celtics are really equipped with men this year. You know, not a lot of teams around the league did that. Hill going to try to get that shot off. Marquez is meeting them right there. You know, she's not afraid of men, not even black ones. Shut up, bro. They're going to get off a 3 though. I mean, you were talking all that stuff. Now look at it, 17-23. They hit another 3. Now what? They're back in this. They did get that stop, but hey, there goes a wide open person. Missed it. Gray looking to see what she could get. Now look at that left side. Alley-oop. Now I was saying that left side was like opening up. I wasn't expecting the alley-oop to actually land, but they did pull that off. Making it 19-23 here. These Boston Celtics are going to have to make sure they put their defensive pants on, bro. Like you need to build a wall all over the TD Garden right now. It was just really trying to bait the defender there. I don't know what he's trying to accomplish. Schneider's going to fire up a 3-ball. Gets it. And that's where it hurts, though, is when it's a long possession and they just fire one up and it goes in anyway. And there they go. Another bad pass. Schneider's going to look to go convert. Throws it back to Hill. He should be taking his time. You know, slow down that pace. You know, it's only 24 seconds left in this game. So they're going to look to just keep the ball here. That was a spectacular effort by these Celtics. You know, Carney did a lot. You got Hatfield making a couple threes. You know, Schneider had a 3. Doyle Doyle put up some points. They had 26 points as a team. So, I seen that. I'm gonna say Carney. I seen him make like 11 points. I want to say Doyle had like 7. Maybe Hatfield had like a 3, and then a couple other people might have scored. It wasn't like too many. We have the same people. But there we go. Player of the game, the egotist, the egomaniac, Matthew Carney. What a spectacular performance by these Celtics here, getting that win. They're going to be 2-0 here in the season. I got a lot of these clips to be editing, guys, so please be patient with me. I'm in college. I got my baby girl. I got my relationship. I got my mental struggles. I'm trying to figure out these gas prices, my boy. Like, these gas prices are going crazy out this motherfucker. Hey! Oh boy, I wish I could pay for all our freaking gas at this point, man. But man, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I really love making these basketball videos. I tried to get hockey, but I'm gonna have to figure out my recording capture card because I wanted to rebuild the hockey thing, but I can't get it to play good. So I gotta figure something out. I'm trying to get that on there. The UFC video will be dropping. If it hasn't dropped yet, it will be dropping soon because I'm trying to get some variety because I love commentating. So if you love these, I got a lot more coming. So stay tuned. Maybe I'll even throw baseball on here because I can play that with my girlfriend. So that'd be fun to do.